Hello everyone, this is Miss Privateer again, and this time I'm going to show you how I do subtraction when it comes to regrouping. Okay, so here we have our question, 24 take away 16. I can already tell that this is going to require regrouping because I can see, I'm looking at the ones and I can tell. But I'll go through this with you. So here, there are two groups of 10. Again, I'm using the small markers as my tens rods, and I'm going to use my Smarties for my ones. So I've got 24. Okay, so here we have, and we want to take away, so here's 24, we want to take away 16. All right, so I can start by taking away my one group of 10 that you see there. Okay, that's fine. But now I still have to take away those 6 ones. But here we have a little bit of dilemma because there's only 4 here. So what do we do? Well, remember, this represents 10. 10 ones. So I'm going to do a reverse banker where I say, okay, banker, I'd like to change this tens rod for 10 ones. Okay, so I'm going to put this away and I'm going to put 10 ones in its place so that I'm still left with what I had before. Okay, so here we have, sorry, it's a little tricky to do. So here's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and one more makes 10. All right, so let me go back to actually putting that 10 away that we had originally taken away. Okay, so we started off with 24. Let's make sure we do have that 24. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So that hasn't changed. So, okay, let's go back to taking away that one group of 10 that we did before. And now we need to take away 6. Do we have enough ones to take away the 6? We sure do, because we have our 4. And we take 2 more away from here. That goes away. And this is what we are left with. Well, let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 24 take away 16 gives me 8. Okay? Another way that we can do this when we're talking about with pictures, again, is we have 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Again, we can start off the same way by saying, okay, I'm going to take away that one group of 10 from 16. But that still tells me I don't have enough ones. So I'm going to, again, take this. And I actually like to move it over here so you can see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, and that's just because I'm changing it to that. Okay. All right. Now I can take away that last 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what does that leave me with? 2, 4, 6, 8. It still leaves me with 8. Okay, so that's how we do it with pictures. Again, if you want to do that standard form, this is what moms and dads would have grown up with. We've got 24 take away 16. All right, well, here we go. 4 take away 6. Please do not make the mistake of going, well, I'm going to take the 4 away from the 6. That's not how it works. You have to take this 6 away from that 4. But you can't because 6 is bigger than 4. So we're going to go over to this 10 side and we're going to say, 10s, can I borrow you for a second so I can add a group of 10? So I'm going to take one group of 10 away, leaving me with one group of 10. And now I'm adding that 10 to that 1 at the top, making it 14 because we do know that 10 plus 4 makes 14. Now, which is actually what's happening over here. So we've actually created 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, okay? Now can we take away the 6? Sure we can. And if we can use our number lines or if you want to use your pictures to help you figure out, 14 take away 6 leaves me with 8. And then here we have one group of 10 and another group of 10. So one group of 10 take away a group of 10. Well, that gives me 0. And again, that leaves us down with that 8. Okay, so that's one example of taking away or by regrouping, all right, or subtraction by regrouping. So again, those numbers are fairly reasonable. But once we get to bigger numbers, for some reason, again, we kind of go, and we kind of are afraid of what to do. So I'm going to choose another one here. This is actually from one of our worksheets that we had in our book. So we have 54 and taking away 37 equals, that's what we're trying to figure out. Okay, again, so if I'm going to use my tens rods to make it, so here we have 10, 20, 30, 40, and one more makes 50. And then I've got my 4 ones. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we can all agree that that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 54. Okay, so now we want to take away 37. Well, I could still take away my 30 right away. Okay, 10, 20, 30. They're gone. All right, but I can't take away 7 from here. So again, I have to go, banker, can we change this for 10 ones? And the answer is of course. Of course we can. So I'm going to put them on this side just so you can see them. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops, sorry. 9, 10. I apologize. I'm trying to hold the phone here. Okay, so here we have, again, a group of 10. So we had 2 groups of 10 on this side before, and we still have 2 groups of 10, but this one's just been broken up into ones. All right, now can we take away 7? Sure we can. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, those 7, bye-bye. Off you go. All right, so this is what we have left. Let me move them over because you know I like to keep all my 10s on one side and my 1s on the other. Well, what do we have left? Let's count. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So our answer would be 17. And sometimes, you know, I like to write my 7s that way. All right, so what would that look like if we were to draw this with pictures instead? Well, let's go back. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. Okay, so let's get rid of that 37. 10, 20, 30. We still don't have enough ones here, so I'm going to have to turn this into 10 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm getting rid of it this way, so I'm not getting confused. I'm just changing that 10s into 1s. So I still have that same number that I had before. All right, now can I get rid of my 7? Sure I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What am I left with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So a 10 and 7 more gives me 17. So 54 take away 37 is 17. What does that look like if we are doing it with the standard subtraction? Okay, so here we have 54, and we're going to take away 37. All right, again, we are saying here, here's 4, we're going to take 7 away from it. We can't because this number is bigger. So we're going to go over to the 10s and say, excuse me, 10s, can I take 1 away from you? Sure. So I had 5 groups of 10. I'm now going to change it to 4 groups of 10, and I'm going to put 1 group of 10 over here. Well, now that number at the top there is not 4, but instead it's 14, which is again what happened when I took that 10s rod and I broke it into 1s. Okay, so we had 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now we can take that away. So 14 take away 7. Well, again, I know my doubles, so half of 14 is 7. So, but however you have to figure that out, 14 take away 7 is 7. Great. Now we have 4 groups of 10 take away 3 groups of 10. Well, if I have 4 take away 3, that gives me 1 group of 10. So how much is that all together? It's 17, which is what we see over here. So 54 take away 37 makes 17. So I hope that this video has helped you to figure out how to do subtraction with regrouping. Try out some for yourself and see what works best for you. All right, take care.